Welcome back to CryptosRUs. I'm George. We're all George. So, today was good. Good all around. We had a couple days, a couple shakeout days, but today was not one of those days. Today was a good day. Bitcoin broke above 100,000 and it's still there, still holding above, and looks like it wants to keep going. And we had several altcoins, several crypto that are soaring, and they're still soaring and still pumping. So let's talk about everything. Let's talk about all these things tonight and more. It's a great day overall, and there will be more days like this going forward. All right, let's do it. Welcome, guys. Look at this. Bitcoin this morning, while I was streaming, broke above $100,000 once again, and basically stood above. I mean, we retested it, you know, just like a little bit, but right now we are holding at 100,900, and it's been pretty steady so far. Okay, we haven't really had any shakeouts, and it's good because the last 2 days we had several shakeouts, right? And it seems like it's over. The retail investors that panicked, the lettuce hands, and the greedy longs, they were shaken out. And now it's time to go higher. And then right now, many of you guys know, like, look at Chainlink. Chainlink is going nuts right now. You got SUI that's going pretty nuts right now. I mean, look at that on the 1 hour chart, going quite nuts. And then you got others that are doing well. XRP, you know, at 240, and then Solana, it didn't move a whole lot, but still close to its all-time high. Algorand, everything is up. Okay, I'll get to them. But, you know, a few particular that's doing quite well right now. And of course Bitcoin, right? So let's talk about what happened today and what more to look forward to. Today overall, you know, the US market did good because we got an inflation reading. Tomorrow we'll have another inflation reading, but we know it ticked higher, which is actually a good thing because look at this. The next rate hike, the next FOMC meeting, we're not gonna have a rate hike, we're gonna have a rate cut. It's almost 100%. So today's tick up in inflation is actually a good thing. That actually solidified our guaranteed rate cut. Not only that, okay, this is also breaking news. And this is shared on my X. Again, if you guys don't follow me on my X, you guys need to, because I have all the breaking news now on my Twitter. Okay, make sure you do so. It's in the link in the description. Tomorrow, Trump is set to ring the New York Stock Exchange opening bell. Okay. I don't know why, but that's pretty bullish. And today, he bought a whole bunch of crypto, and I'll get to that too, right? So tomorrow, markets could be absolutely flying. Yeah, so tomorrow could be an extremely good day. So we'll see. Today, like someone like MicroStrategy, huge day, 9%. Coinbase had a huge day. I mean, all around, Bitcoin had a good day. Everything was just good. Today was just one of those good days. You could not complain unless, you know, you were not holding Bitcoin. Maybe if you're Peter Schiff, right? Even the Coinbase premium returned, right? That usually indicates FOMO is back. Now, this also came in, which is shocking. We know Microsoft voted no. Okay, they don't want to add Bitcoin to their balance sheet. But what's shocking is less than 1% of the shareholders, less than 1% asked to add Bitcoin to their balance sheet. 99.5% voted no. That shows you how far we still are from mainstream adoption, right? As much as we think we have come so far, we have ETFs now, we have mainstream media talking about Bitcoin, and it seems like everyone wants a piece. This goes to show you how early we still are. And those of you guys that have a single Bitcoin or even 0.1 Bitcoin, this is why you are in the upper echelon or the 0.1% or the upper 1%, okay, of the future. Because out of the 8 billion people on the planet, most 99.5%, like the shareholders of Microsoft, have no interest or have no clue what Bitcoin is. But by the time this flips around, where 99.5% votes yes, Bitcoin will be at like $10 million each, maybe even more. So that shows you how early we still are. That's shocking. At least it should be like 10%, right? You figure it's like 10% maybe, 15%, not 0.5%. That's just embarrassing. Embarrassing. Anyways, you know what? That just means more for us for now. Alabama's state auditor says they should establish a Bitcoin reserve. Now we're seeing a whole bunch of states that are rushing to do this, along with America. And now we're hearing Russia is rushing to do this too. Everyone is trying to do this. And I just said Trump tomorrow is going to ring the opening bell, right? But New York Stock Exchange is trying to list Bitwise's new ETF that combines Bitcoin and Ethereum under one ETF. This sets the stage for ETFs to hold a bucket full of crypto. Soon you'll have Bitcoin, Ethereum, and maybe XRP, or Ethereum and Solana, or Solana and Cardano, or maybe just one for meme coins, right? This sets the stage for categories and niches, and it's going to be quite interesting, right? And this shows SEC advances. So even the SEC, without Gensler now, they're just like moving things along. See, this shows you like how fast we are moving now. 2025 is just going to be so different, guys. So different next year. It's going to be blooming next year. Blooming. And we may get this news too. It could come as soon as this week or maybe next week. If MicroStrategy gets added to not only NASDAQ 100 and the QQQ, this will be blowing up. Not only MicroStrategy, but this is huge. Huge, because we know Saylor, he's going to be buying a lot more Bitcoin. A lot more, right? So the last thing I'll show you guys about Bitcoin is I just noticed that we just cracked 101 and we're going higher. This is only the beginning. Only the beginning. We still have a couple weeks left, maybe 3 weeks left until the end of this month. Don't know where Bitcoin's going to end up, but hey, it could be anywhere from 110 all the way to 140. Okay? We still got a long ways to go. Things can move very, very quickly. Very quickly, very fast, especially at the end of the year. And if we're mimicking what has happened in some of these previous cycles, then you better strap on or hold on to something, because we're about to take off. Like literally, we can just like start parabolically, just going vertically. Okay. And if that happens, not just for Bitcoin, everything is just going to start going on vertically. Okay. Kind of like what we're seeing right now with some of these coins I just showed you guys. Okay. Yeah, because if you look at it, this is mimicking, yeah, what happened in 2020. Look at those huge candles, okay, that happened in the last few weeks of December. Those are huge, huge candlesticks, okay? And that is what we're looking forward to in the last few weeks of this month. Those look identical, guys. Those look identical. All right. Outside of that, you know what? Alts are looking pretty darn good because we got $200 billion worth of stable coins, okay? $200 billion worth of money out there that can be and will be used to buy crypto. And we're starting to see the effects of that, right? All these whales are starting to buy everything. That's why you're seeing a whole bunch of stuff pump up, right? That is what the money is being used for, right? It makes a whole lot of sense. Today, one of those is Chainlink. Chainlink, I've talked about many times over the years, but recently a lot more. But I've always said, hey, don't give up on Chainlink. It's a very important project. Most fundamentally, the biggest oracle in this space, okay? But their biggest recent addition is getting to RWA. They're working with a lot of financial industry, right? But they also have CCIP, which is kind of their like bridging system. It's like a layer to connect everything, right? But they are number one in the RWA space, and they are doing very well. Not only that, they're American-based, and they're ISO compliant, and they're on Coinbase. So recently, you know, we were speculating on what's the hottest coins, right? Like all the other ones like Stellar and Algorand and of course Ripple and all these others, they have, and Cardano, they've pumped up the most. A lot of people miss Chainlink. It fit the criteria of all those too. And today it's doing quite well. And they also today, a couple things. Number one, they opened up their CCIP, their bridging layer on top of the Ronin chain, which is a huge gaming chain that powers the Axie Infinity. So that might be it. That might be it. But also, they formed this partnership with the Digital Asset Lab in Dubai. This probably had a lot to do with it because, you know, the Middle East, they have, you know, endless amount of money, right? Probably after this, a whole bunch of money just went in. So, I mean, there are some things that happened today, or these things have nothing to do with the price movement, and it's just today is just a good recovery day, and the whales decided to take advantage. That's why I've been saying any dips that we have are gifts, right? Yesterday, or the day before yesterday, I showed you guys, look at that candle. I mean, just look at it. Yesterday, Chainlink fell down to $20. Now it's at 26. That's more than a 20% move in a single day. That's like a 25% move in a single day, right? That's why dips are our friends at this point. That's why you can't, when things go down, you don't get bearish. You got to get happy, right? Because you don't want to buy at top. You know, whenever things get crazy and people get excited, there's FOMO, people come in a live chat and they're like, hey, George, should I be buying right now? Should I be buying Chainlink right now? Right? People should be coming in like yesterday and asking, should I be buying Chainlink at $20? But, you know, usually that doesn't happen. People come in now and say, should I buy Chainlink at $26 rather than ask me, should I buy it at $20? Right? It's always like that. No, so you gotta embrace the dips and see them as buying opportunities, right? yeah, that's just how it works. That's just how it works. Anyways, Chainlink is doing very well. Fundamentally, they're in a really good spot. And American-based companies for crypto is going to have a very bright future next year. So I think they're going to do really, really well. All right. Outside of Chainlink, another one that's doing very well and has been doing well for quite some time is SUI. And SUI fundamentally also doing very well. Okay. I've been talking about them recently. I mean, their activity is through the roof. Okay. You look at this, I mean, their net flow is #1 right now among all chains. Okay. Processing more daily transactions than any chain out there. This is surprising. I don't even see Solana out there. I don't even know if that's true. I can't see them even processing more daily transactions than Solana, but maybe it is. I don't see Solana on there, but it's a whole lot. They're up there. Okay. And they've been having a lot of, recent development. For example, Phantom Wallet, one of my favorite wallets, have integrated SUI. That's pretty big too, right? They're getting games. Here's one. The first SUI DPIN game called Chirp they have launched. And I saw this one too. MOBA. I don't know what this is, but that graphic looks pretty cool, right? So SUI, I did attend SUI Basecamp earlier this year in France. I was invited, and I say most of the project that showed up were gaming projects. So they're very heavily involved with gaming, and it was an impressive Basecamp. So anyways, yeah, SUI fundamentally is doing very well, and they have a lot of transactions, and they're not a ghost chain, and their TVL is going up. So, that's why they're also doing very well. I mean, Chainlink just keeps on going. It is not stopping. And Chainlink, I mean, SUI just blew up today. It is coming down right now. It is coming down right now. So they are very overbought. Definitely not time to be like FOMOing right now. Okay. But they are doing very well, and they are all-time high right now. I don't believe, they have not been higher than right now. So good for them, and I think they can continue to do very well. Bitcoin is going higher. That's very good. Let's see if we can crack 102 during this stream. And Chainlink is still, I mean, that's just a solid green candle that just is nonstop. That's very overbought now. If you look at the 1 hour, that's just ridiculous. I got a big long on Chainlink that I think I should close. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm up 50% on it. I don't know if I should let it ride or not. Yeah, I probably should. I'll just let it ride for a little longer. Yeah, and then the last few things I'll say is ETH. ETH did pretty well today. It didn't go up like crazy, but speaking of Trump, his world liberty swapped 5 million for ETH today. Okay, and people are head scratching. Do they know something about Ethereum? And then all of a sudden, too, we see BlackRock and Fidelity, okay, well, at least their funds, bought $500 million worth of ETH today, too. So, is something about to happen with ETH, right? Is ETH about to make a tremendous move? So like today, ETH is up 6%. It's not past 4,000 yet. But hey, is BlackRock about to make some move? If Trump is loading up on ETH and so is BlackRock and Fidelity, is that a signal that we should also be loading up? I don't know. Just to throw that out there. All right, guys. So we got a lot of great stuff happening. A lot of great stuff happening right now. And Chainlink is still going up. And we're about to crack 102. Hey, if we could break all-time high, if we could break 104, which I don't think we will, but if we break 104 on this stream, that would be crazy. All right, guys. Let's do some Q&A. Wait, today's Wednesday. Oh, today's DCA day. Hold on. Let me close my, I want to close my Chainlink. That was ridiculous. I'll close my Bitcoin too. I'll close all these. All right, let's do some Q&A. All right, let me scroll up here. That one guy, I don't even know if I should read that. Rich, I am feeling a little better. My voice is not completely back, but I have more energy now. At least I don't cold sweat and stuff. Thank you. Maybe someday we'll meet at one of these conferences or something. Yeah, it is DCA day. Hayden wants me to check out Medicaid. What is there to check out on this chart? There's nothing to check out, man. Hayden. On a small project, there's nothing to check out on charts. There's no need to chart on small projects. They're all driven by speculation and good news or bad news. So Pepe, can it flip SHIB and Doge? Unlikely. It's possible, but unlikely. What coins would you buy right now for the December pump? I would load up on all the American coins. Okay. Honestly, that's what I've been trading. They've been the hottest movers. That's what I would load up on. So that includes Chainlink, XRP, Algorand, Hedera, and Cardano. They have been by far the best movers. And out of those, XRP has been the best mover. But now you got like, Sui was doing good and then it got really stale. Now it's doing good again. You got, man, the DCA portfolio is hot. Hot. Let's see how much it went up by. 24 hours went up 7%. Week over week, oh my God. It's actually down 1.66% week over week. That's surprising. I guess last week was even better. I guess we dipped a little bit since last week. That doesn't even make sense. Maybe the alts did. That's surprising. All-time high, 138. Man, I can't believe it's down 1% since last week. But anyways, can't really complain. It's still very, very, very high. Polygon is still a big loser. Man, can't stand Polygon. I forgot what I added last week. I really forgot what I added last week. Sui is now catching up. Sui is now one of the biggest gainers in this portfolio now. Yeah. Well, I don't know what to add. I really don't. Let me read these super chats before they disappear. Union none. Meta is the L2. You mentioned it a few days ago. I looked at it. Charts look super good. Care to chart elaborate? Don't need to chart it, but I do know quite a bit about Metis. You know, they're led by Vitalik's mom, but they are the most decentralized L2 out there. Their validators are the most fair in terms of profit sharing. They don't have a whole lot going on, but I do know, I know Tom very well, the CEO, and they're working very closely with DFK, a project I advise. So they're one of the smaller market cap L2s. So, you know, so those are what I know. Can they do well? Yes. But they got a lot of competition. A lot of competition. Their TVL is quite low. They don't have a whole lot of stuff. Their DEX, their Hercules DEX is a little, you know, a little weak, but they have a lot of potential. Isaac Newton, do you think Algo can attract more developers now? Yes, now for sure, because of developments of next year. DL, if you have 7 figures in cold wallet, what exchange would you use to sell it on? Coinbase fees suck. They're all like that. When you're trying to sell large figures, fees suck. You just have to live with it. They're all going to be high. In America, they're all like that. What do you think about Kusama? Anything that's related to Polkadot, I think it's going to suck this cycle, including Kusama. What is your SOO price prediction by the end of 2025? I don't know. It's going to be a lot higher. It's already all-time high, so I can't really tell you. What is the best advice to give someone who's a newbie who wants to learn more about crypto? I don't know, man. Keep watching this channel. Do you have Aave in your portfolio? I do not. Can you speak to if DFK Jewel is a good buy? I would say so. They're working very hard to create more utility for Jewel. They're always working to add more stuff. I can't even keep up with all the stuff they're adding, but all the things are more about deflationary, making it more deflationary and burning. So yes, I would say there's a really good chance that it can come back up. Maybe not to its previous high of 1.4 billion market cap, but to a much greater level than where it is now. Squirrel Master, what is the best leverage platform I could use in the US? BTCC sucks because you can't isolate margin. I agree with that. I use BitUnix. That's my main platform that I use now. I love their platform. I'm trading all the time. I was actually trading even during the stream. BitUnix is what I use. Open to US, non-KYC, awesome mobile app. I can't even get to this. There's so many questions. What do you think about Talent? I don't know anything about Talent. What would you go for, Ledger, Treasure, or Tangent? Ledger and Treasure is pretty much the same. I like Ledger because I've always used Ledger. I've never used Tangent before, so I don't know. But I'm pretty sure, you know, with all cold wallets, remember, it's not the hardware device that matters. It's the recovery phrase, okay? If you lose the recovery phrase or someone hacks your, you know, wherever you stored it on, it doesn't matter. Your crypto is going to be gone, right? So remember, it's not the hardware device itself, or it's not the USB key, it is the recovery phrase. Lazaro, okay. All right. So I saw someone said I should add Hedera. That's a good point. That is a very good point. I'm very what's the term? Underweight, I guess, in Hedera. I think I'm very underweight in Algorand. Do I even have any Algorand in here? I don't even think I have any Algorand in here. Do I even have XRP in here? I do have XRP, right? I'm very underweight in XRP too. I mean, I gotta do this. I gotta add. Yeah, it's easy decision. I mean, based on how bullish I am about American coins, you know, I've been saying, easy. All right, $50 in XRP. All right, and then I have a lot of Cardano in here, so I'll put some Hedera. $50 into 166.55. All right. So, actually pretty easy choice this week. So, this week DCA'd into XRP and Hedera. I actually have a ton of Cardano. I don't know why I DCA'd so much into Cardano over the years. I'm not even that big of a fan of Cardano, but I DCA'd a ton into Cardano. I guess it paid off recently. Yeah. I guess I'm going to start loading up more on Hedera and XRP. I might start adding Algorand in here. I might get rid of some of these that are still quite in the red, but you know what? There's always a chance they could come back. So those of you guys that are new to the channel, I've been doing $100. This is a sample portfolio, by the way. This is not my real portfolio, but you get the picture. These are the ones I do like, and I've been doing this since 2021. $100 every Wednesday, and I made very little moves. Only recently I made a few moves where I removed some of the coins, but for the most part, I've just been DCAing since 2021 till now. So it's been like almost 3 years, almost full 3 years. In fact, it has probably been 3 years. And this shows you the power DCA. It went down. At one point, it was like minus 50%, and it didn't look good. I know it didn't look good. And people were wondering, like, well, you know, why do you even show this when your portfolio is minus 50%? I mean, that's just how a real portfolio is. Sometimes your portfolio is down 50%, but you keep DCAing, and now it's up 140%, and it's going to keep going. Next year, this is going to go into six figures. I think this will end up being at $200,000 by the end of 2025. And then that's going to get, you know, that's going to get crazy. The percentage gain will be in like in thousands. And that's going to show you the true power DCA. Oh, shoot. Did I just miss a big jump? Oh, no. We just came back down. Man, Chainlink is still going. I should have kept my long open, but it's too dangerous. It's too overbought right now. Anyone that has a long open on Chainlink, I would highly suggest closing it because it is very, very, very... very overbought. Can you elaborate on a Stacks upgrade tomorrow? The Nakamoto upgrade? I thought that was complete. I'm not even aware of another upgrade. Cat with laser sent a $10. Thank you. Andre, thank you. Bradley, you did miss Sui. You missed the coverage. Yeah, the Microsoft thing was quite embarrassing, which I covered. Less than 1% voted yes. Less than 1%. That shows you how early we still are, how many people still do not understand or care. Christian, stuck with you since 2021. My portfolio has been 6 figures for a good while now. Appreciate all your content. Congrats, man. And thanks for sticking around. Appreciate that. Is AVAX American? Yes. Yes. I talked about that. AVAX is American. So they have a really good shot, you know, of doing very well next year. Theta seems to touch a lot of narratives. Bullish. No. Actually, I think that's a negative. They don't seem to know what they want to go into. This is what they did in 2021 too. You know, their bread and butter is a decentralized streaming platform, and then they try to go into the NFT platform. They try to go into the movie platform or music platform, and then they had no idea what they were doing. And then none of it worked. And I don't know, now they're trying to go into AI and all this stuff. This was what they were trying to do in 2021, and nothing worked. And I don't know if anything, I don't know what they're trying to do now, or if anything they're going to do works. They should just stick with their streaming platform. They had Theta.tv. I don't know if that's even around. No one talks about it. It was like a Twitch competitor. If Chili's dip below 5 cents, is it time to go all in? I don't know. Probably not. No. The way you phrase that, the answer would be no. Stash releasing their SBDC reward or something. Oh, that's just their synthetic Bitcoin. Yeah, that's probably their new synthetic Bitcoin. You'll have to look into like how they're doing their like reward system. I don't know the exact details of their reward system, but that's like their new synthetic Bitcoin that they're releasing. Jeremy Ondo is, but it's the RWA play. It's not a chain like the other ones. Ondo actually has been doing very well. It's already almost 3 billion market cap, and it is also on Coinbase. But like for me, it's just like I don't really care about tokenizing U.S. Treasuries. But I mean, with that said, look at it. Look at the spike recently. It has actually been doing very well. It's up 1,000% since the beginning of the year. For the month, it's up 100%. I mean, look at this. Since November, it's been skyrocketing. Do you know when the Phantom upgrade to Sonic is happening? They don't have a date yet. It's supposed to be soon, but there's no exact date yet. Free speech. I got hacked 60,000 worth of Jupiter on Thanksgiving. I'm sorry. I just hit 100K milestone 2 days before the hack. How did you get hacked? Did you go to a site you're not supposed to? Like, I'm sorry to hear it, but like, how actually did you get hacked? My favorite holiday? I don't really have one. I guess Christmas. I guess Christmas. Every day to me is like the same. You know, when you work at home, it's like every day is the same. It's just whether the kids are home or not. I'm still waiting for a Vegas party. You know what? I just don't have time to plan it. I have so much, like especially this month, so much going on. And surprisingly, I've been asking a lot of companies I'm associated with, like if they're interested in a 100K party, which I thought a lot of people would be like, you know, a lot of these companies would be like, yeah, you know, we're thinking about throwing a 100K party, you know? Like, no one is thinking about it. I'm like, really? No one wants to celebrate Bitcoin at 100K? I'm like, okay. So that got me down a little bit. I thought a lot more companies would be like wanting to be, you know, participants. Tom Ray, thoughts on Binance Web3 wallet? Is it safe? Tom Reyes. I don't know what Binance Web3 wallet you're talking about. I mean, Trust Wallet is owned by Binance. That's an awesome one. Go with that. I don't know what other Web3 wallet from Binance. Free speech. I don't know. They hit my Phantom wallet, then my Coinbase wallet a few days ago. How is that possible, man? Did they hack your computer? Like, is it on your phone? Are these like mobile apps or on your computer? Because Coinbase Wallet is a mobile app. It's not even. You know what it sounds like, free speech? See, this is what I'm talking about cold wallets. It sounds like you wrote down your recovery phrase, you put that somewhere, and that was hacked. That's how they got it. That's the commonality. I bet you that's what happened because those two aren't even on the same device. There's no Coinbase wallet on a browser. I bet you that's what happened. Free speech, where did you store those recovery phrases at? If I had to guess, I'm willing to bet you put on a notepad or a Word and then you stored it on Dropbox or Box or like iCloud or something, some kind of like cloud device or cloud storage. Tell me if that's right. Or you put it into your like email or something. Because that has happened before to others, and once that gets hacked, then you lose all your crypto. There was a guy, was it Ian Balania or Battaglia or something like that? In 2021, he lost millions by doing the same thing. Your seed phrases really need to go on a device that is offline. You can't put your seed phrases on something that's hooked onto the internet. That's why I'm saying hardware devices mean nothing. The seed phrase is the most important thing. You can't put your seed phrase onto somewhere that can be hacked. Seed phrase should be physically written down or stored on, let's say, a USB device that is not connected to the internet in any way, that has no physical ties to anything, that's not Bluetooth enabled, nothing like that. Ricky, Chronos above $1 to cycle. I've never been a fan of Chronos. Can I get above $1 a cycle? 7x, 6x, 7x? It can. It's possible. Yeah, free speech. I knew it. I knew it. That's what you did. That's how you got hacked. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry to hear that. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. I'm sorry you had to go through that, but don't give up. Learn from your mistake. Start over. I mean, it sounds like you still have some money left, but learn from your mistake and don't make that same mistake again. Don't ever put your recovery phrase on an internet enabled device or cloud device or cloud storage or anything like that. Always have it on something that's not internet connected. Rob, is the reason people say SUI outperforms Sol because it has more room to climb in market cap? Yeah, because Solana is already 110 billion market cap, and SUI is 14. So that's what people said, and that's true, honestly, because SUI has to do a 10x just to reach Solana's market cap. So the potential is definitely higher on SUI. All right, guys, I'll get going. Overall today, very good. Very good indeed. Bitcoin now pumped up over $101,000. Chainlink is still going up while I'm talking. Just look at that candle. Just keeps on going. SUI still keeps on going. XRP is not going, but still hanging at 240. When it dropped to 190 yesterday, guys, 190. And you got others. AVAX coming up to $50 now. Look at that constant climb since yesterday. You got so many good movers, guys. Today's a good recovery day, right? But yesterday was a gift. The day before was a gift. This is why I've been telling you guys, buy the dips. All right, smash it a like, subscribe to the channel. See you guys tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Maybe we're going to crack 104 tomorrow. We might be waking up to a new all-time high. Have a good one. Take care.